robotized work cell for rubber molding processes, extraction, finishing, assembling and packing. The work cell can perform the following operations: multiple extraction of molded rubber pieces with metal or plastic inserts from the rubber mold, de-burring of the pieces on board machine, loading metal, plastic or rubber inserts into the mold, orienting and stacking the rubber molded pieces inside the boxes ready for shipping. The work cell performances. An anthropomorphic robot collects the inserts from 2 manually preloaded store areas, having each a range of approximately 450 pieces. The 4 loaders are moved step by step to the internal area of the Cartesian manipulator by means of a transport chain. At the end of the molding process with open press, axis number 3 with the mask 5 enters between the mold plates with the gripper system and clamps the burrs. Simultaneously, as the operation of axis number 3 are carried out, axis number 2 of the Cartesian manipulator enters between the plates of the mold and collects the injection runners. The extracted pieces, the burrs and the injection runners are brought outside the press. By means of a 4 positions template, axis number 4 of the Cartesian manipulator deposits on the mold the inserts that have been previously collected from the insert transport chain. With closed press, the injection runners are deposited onto the trimming conveyor while the extracted pieces are positioned and withheld on the rollover device. The grippers that had previously locked the burrs are moved upwards, so tearing the burrs on the perimeter of the molded pieces. After tearing the burrs on the perimeter of the molded pieces, these are transported onto the trimming conveyor to be then evacuated outside the press. The pieces that had previously been deposited and withheld by the rotation rollover device are rotated and deposited in an orderly way onto a dedicated conveyor. A dedicated conveyor transports the pieces to the area where the robot will box out the pieces according to the planned configuration. After its complete filling, the full box is then moved from the conveyor belt towards the scale and the new box to be filled in is positioned in its place. The full box will be transferred onto a scale by means of a conveyor belt. The scale will check the weight to establish if all the planned pieces have been put in the box. After weighing, the conforming boxes will be marked with a color mark using a felt tip pen and evacuated on a dedicated roller conveyor from which they will be collected by an operator. In case of non-conforming boxes, these will be evacuated on a subsequent roller conveyor for further checks.